Are you looking for ways to turn your art into products? In this video, I'm going to show you how to turn a digital drawing into a book cover on Amazon KDP. I quickly threw this book cover together a while ago and I wanted to redo it as I'm learning lettering. Side note, if you want to learn illustrative lettering, I've dropped the link in the comments below so that you can learn this style as well. I'm learning illustrative lettering from Chris Piasek, and you can find his class on Skillshare. Now this is a 6x9 book that I created in Canva. Creating an interior requires a little bit of research, and if you want another video on that, drop a message in the comments and I will create another video. After my interior is ready, I go to KDP calculator to figure out what size I need my cover to be. So this is a 6x9, it's a regular black and white. So go to this link and just enter the details of your book, and then the cover template will pop up and you'll have the exact dimensions that you need. Now I created mine in Procreate, but you can use whatever program that you like to use for digital drawing. And now you can see the exact dimensions that you need for your book. I've highlighted them here so that you can see exactly what I'm talking about. But there's also other information here like spine size and margin. So if you're creating a different type of book, then you have all the details you need right there. So here's my process, a little bit of my process anyways, of creating the cover. So this book is pretty simple and it's not very thick, so I just put a line in the middle so that I could separate the cover side from the back cover. Now I'm just going to speed through this drawing because I don't think you're here to actually see the drawing. Now, if you don't already have a KDP account, you'll have to sign up and get all your details in there, like your banking information and all that stuff. But I already have an account, so we're just going to skip past this part. And make sure you save your drawing as a PDF in the best quality you can, because you'll need that. So in your dashboard on KDP, you're going to click Create and then go to Paperback. You can try hardcover as well if you like, but in this video, we're doing paperback. Ideally, your book title will have some keywords in it. I use Publisher Rocket to do all of my keyword research. And if you want a video on that, let me know. And next you're going to add your author name and add the names of anybody who contributed to the book. For instance, I've created books for other people, so in the contributors, this section, sometimes my name will go there for other people. Next you'll add your product description, and you can do some basic editing and formatting within this window. I usually like to do it all beforehand, and then I'll do some basic updates here. There's also a description creator on the Publisher Rocket website, and they also recently, I believe, added an AI feature so that it will help you write the actual description, so check that out. And next you're going to move on and just fill in the details. You own the copyright. Is there explicit material? No, there is not. And if it's made for a specific age range, you're going to want to fill that in. Then you're going to pick your categories. And again, there is a process to this. I use KDP or Publisher Rocket for this. There is a whole world surrounding categories and how to pick the right categories so that you end up in a bestseller category and things like that. So it is a whole process, but in this video I'm just going to show you the categories I chose. I'm not going to go into great detail, but if you want a video about that, again, let me know in the comments. When you're dealing with Amazon, it is an organic search type of platform, so it's similar to Google where people will go in and like type in what they're looking for. So that's why I'm saying there's a lot of research involved. It's sort of like search engine optimization, and categories falls into that search engine optimization strategy. But if I keep going, I'm going to geek out about it. So let's just move on to the next section. And KDP actually allows you to add keywords in the background. So I also have a keyword strategy for this. And I learned it from Rachel Harrison Sund, combined with the Publisher Rocket strategies that I've seen on their websites and in their training. And you're just going to want to continue down the line and just check all the boxes, make sure everything looks good, and save and continue and move on to the next step. Make sure you read KDP's policies as well, because they do have a lot of rules around what you can and can't do. So next you're going to pick the interior. Is it black and white? Is it color? This is a 6x9. I'm going to add a bleed. I want a matte cover. Now it's time to add your interior, manuscript, and the cover. So click that little yellow button and upload your PDF of the interior that you did in Canva or wherever you did your manuscript. You can actually do it in Word if you want as well. It doesn't have to be Canva or any sort of editing program. It just have to have an interior, and it has to be in PDF form. And in KDP, they have a cover creator, so you can create a cover through KDP, but I've never liked that option, and obviously we're adding our own art to the cover, so you're going to pick your own PDF that you saved earlier. Now, just a pro tip, this part is a little bit slow on KDP. I find it to be a tiny bit glitchy sometimes, so you're going to want to wait until those little green check marks come up. Then you're going to go down here and click no, because it's not AI generated. Unless it is, then you're going to click yes, and then you're going to check the preview, and this can take a couple minutes. I actually fast forwarded it here because it takes so long, and sometimes it'll even say like go grab a coffee, this is going to take a while. So just be prepared that that takes a while. And then once you open it, you're going to look at your cover. You're going to click through the pages, make sure everything looks good, make sure everything is like centered properly and nothing is looking stupid. And on the left hand side, if you have any warnings, it'll say like what pages have a warning, and you may need to fix some things before you finalize your cover. But if it's all good, then you click approve, and then it's time to save and continue and time to do the pricing. So it'll give you a little pricing for the print cost there, but that's not the actual pricing. That's the cost for them to print it. It's not the actual cost to you. I know it's confusing. Now you'll add your price for each country. When you fill in your price for US, it'll automatically fill in based on, I believe, the currency exchange, but I always go in to the main countries where I sell products, so Canada, Australia, and the US, and I'll change it to a price that makes more sense so that it's not like a weird random number. And you can see in the columns to the side, the numbers will adjust and you'll see what your commission will actually be. So I'm always keeping an eye on that to make sure that I'm not making like 2 pennies or something. So you want to make sure that you're making enough money to make this worth your time. So give everything a once over, and then when you're all done, you can either request a proof copy or you can publish your paperback. But I already have a copy of this book, The Interior, so I'm just going to publish it. Then you'll get a confirmation page that will tell you, hey, it's in the process of being reviewed. And it will take a couple of days for them to review it. They can take anywhere from like 24 hours to like a week. I've seen them get really behind. You can see below this that I have another book that was actually physical artwork that I had scanned into my computer and turned into a cover. So you can do it digitally or you can do it with your physical artwork as well. But when you're all done, you'll get this fancy schmancy little email that tells you that your paperback book has been published. If you like this video, give me a follow and let me know what else you want to learn about. Bye!